Hey guys, have you ever just made one mistake and all of a sudden the crowd is booing at you? Well, here's a fix for you that's going to change your game around about how you think about haters. Now, first of all, I want you to think about something that you do sometimes and that like people in movies do sometimes, which is when someone says, "Yo, you need to do this. You're such a bad goalkeeper." You don't say, "I'll show you. I'm going to make it to the pros and I am going to blah 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 blah" to that person. No. You don't talk more, you have to work more. Because if you talk, that's not going to change anything. And if you do end up doing whatever you're going to say, this person is probably not going to be there. And it's only a small moment of achievement if you actually miraculously do whatever you wanted to do and shove it in that person's face. What you actually need to do is just put in the work. You need to work harder and just keep pushing through and doing training sessions, eating well, sleeping well, doing all that. I have a whole video on that. And just if you practice, that will show them and that will show everybody. Alright, now before I dive into the second thing, I want you guys to understand a key concept. You will always have haters. No matter what, no matter how good you are, no matter how bad you are, no matter how many mistakes you make, no matter how perfect you are, you will always make mistakes and that will always lead to haters. You'll just always have them. It's unavoidable. So don't go into the mindset of just being afraid of making mistakes, because then you will make mistakes. It's just guaranteed. It's something that goalkeepers always do, and you just need to get out there. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then those fans and those haters and whoever's hating on you is gonna control your mind. Sometimes haters aren't always haters and they actually want to help you. So instead of just throwing it off to the side, what I want you to do is check for these three things. One, has this person ever stepped foot in goal? If the answer is yes, that's great. You shouldn't just throw it off to the side immediately, and that puts you into the number 2 category, or I guess your hater to the number 2 category. Is this person saying something helpful, or are they just a random stranger saying, "You suck"? Because if they are, then that just immediately identifies them as noise. And then the third thing I want you to check for is, do they know you? Because if they don't know you at all, and they're just a random stranger like shouting from the sidelines, maybe you should give it a little less thought. But if they do know you, maybe give it a little more thought. Just a rule of thumb. Alright, so haters aren't always people who are haters forever and they're booing you on through your whole career. Instead, sometimes haters just shouting different boos from the sideline from maybe one game or so, and then all of a sudden you just put in the hard work, and then the next game those same doubters are now cheering for you. So don't think that these haters are going to go on forever and they're going to keep nagging you. Just think of them as people that will eventually turn into people who like you from people who are hating on you.